This brings to another interesting question from a surgical resident standpoint कि सर सुपर स्पेशलिटी करना सच में ज़रूरी है?
बिकमिंग डॉक्टर इज़ वेरी वेरी नोबल एस्पिरेशन, समथिंग जिसके जो लुक फॉरवर्ड कर सकते हैं। एक करिकुलम बहुत ज़्यादा होता है तो शुरू में सडनली यू फील दैट यू आर थ्रोन इनटू अ पॉन्ड एंड इट टेक्स रियली सम मंथ्स बिफोर यू एडजस्ट टू द एकेडमिक रिगर ऑफ मेडिकल कॉलेज एंड यू एडजस्ट एंड यू स्टार्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग। शुरू में तो डिफिकल्ट, एनी नेग्लिजेंस बाय रेजिडेंट रिजल्टेड इनटू डेथ ऑफ द पेशेंट। So now those things have become standardized. We have intensive care units which are do it so well.
Anybody wants to be a surgeon, right? What should we look beyond to overcome all these hurdles?
As doctors, we should have a more humane working atmosphere all around, which lead, because until unless the environment is humane, it does not lead you to better work-life balance should be inculcated in every possible branch of medicine.
True. So how were you able to convince Modi ji to give you all that? Hello बच्चों, I am Dr. Sandeep, your surgery faculty and today is the best day of my life. आज का दिन बहुत special होने वाला है because I have a very extremely special guest that we're going to talk about. तो I don't know how do I start the introduction, but मैं attempt करता हूँ सर के बारे में थोड़ा बताने के लिए. He is mentor of mentors. He is the greatest surgeon that I know personally. He has been a former director of the National Institute of Chest and Respiratory Diseases, formerly called as NITRD. This is the guy जो thoracic surgery को limelight में लेके आया इंडिया में. This is the guy who started the intervention of thoracic surgery in India. This is the guy who broke the stigma of TB surgeries and brought it to India. What India needed at that time, he was the one who was delivering it. So I have the extreme honor of welcoming Dr. Ravinder Kumar Diwan sir, who is with us and we are going to have a lot of chats with him. बहुत सारी बातें पूछेंगे, बहुत सारी बातें करेंगे, बहुत सारे ऐसे questions हैं जो आपको लग रहा होगा कि आपने कभी सुने नहीं है या फिर आपको कभी पता नहीं है. We are going to discuss with him. Just before we start, एक छोटा सा क्यू है. The person I'm going to talk about is been in service of surgery from last 32 years. He has operated more than 1 lakh cases overall in thoracic surgery. अगर आपको ये नंबर छोटा बड़ा लग रहा है, just to give you a perspective, he has been operating 20 cases a week per last 32 years and still kicking and going strong. So I would like to welcome Dr. Ravinder Kumar Diwan sir.
Hello, thank you so much, Sandeep, for this kind introduction.
How are you, sir? I mean, like
good.
आपसे मिलना, ऐसे बात करना is an honor. So I'm just overwhelmed कि मतलब how do I take and process it, but then so much, I mean we are extremely grateful the entire PW Medit team कि आपने time निकाला हमारे लिए and we can't, you know, we're so excited to start. So sir, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very good and thank you for this thing because interacting with young people who are aspiring to be doctors hopefully or not doctors, whatever, trying to be choosing whether they have to be doctors or not is a very inspirational and a very interesting moment of my life, I can say. It's good.
Great, sir. मतलब let's मतलब मैं आपको ना I want to know you in and out. मतलब I want to know how you as a human being and I want to know कि आप normally कैसे सोचते हो, as a surgeon कैसे सोचते हो, फिर आपकी you know the whole thought process in your journey. Because जो हमारा बच्चा आज सुन रहा है, every single child who is listening to you today, you are going to be a motivation and inspiration. He would look up to you because you not only have achieved what they are you know dreaming to be. आप उस चीज़ को लिव भी कर चुके हो, आपने उसको यू नो यू पास टू द लास्ट 32 years एंड यू हैव गॉन थ्रू इट. सो एज अ फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस मेरा पहला सवाल है कि हर वो बच्चा जो डॉक्टर बनना चाहता है ना, तो सर उसका ना कभी एक थॉट प्रोसेस बनता है बचपन में कि यार मुझे डॉक्टर बनना है या इंजीनियर बनना है या फलाना जो भी बनना है. आपकी फर्स्ट फॉर्मल थॉट कब बनी कि यार डॉक्टर बनना है?
अच्छा देखिए, इन माई केस इट वॉज डिफरेंट इन द सेंस दैट इन माई फैमिली आवर फादर in the post-Second World War period, he wanted to be a doctor.
जी sir.
And at that time, due to economic reasons, he joined a government service. And that kind of a thought to become a doctor has been the ambition of my father, was there in our family. And my 2 elder brothers were already doctors. So at the age of 8 or 9 years, when we used to see that becoming doctor is a very noble aspiration, something जिसके जो look forward कर सकते हैं, तो इसलिए तभी से माइंड में था कि डॉक्टर बनना है.
तो 8-9 साल की उम्र में आपने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि मुझे बनना तो डॉक्टर ही है.
Yes.
आज के डेट में अगर आप देखोगे ना सर, इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्पेशली जो 11th या 11वीं 12वीं के जो बच्चे हैं, वो जी जान लगाते हैं, दे आर स्ट्रगलिंग, दे आर पुटिंग देयर हार्ड टाइम, दिन के 12 घंटे 16 घंटे पढ़ाई हो रही है, दे आर मल्टीपल रिसोर्सेज अवेलेबल, दे लॉट मेनी पीपल टू गाइड, वी डू अ लॉट ऑफ मेंटरशिप, हम 25 लाख बच्चा ऑन एन एवरेज पढ़ाते हैं, तो वी अंडरस्टैंड द करंट जेन माइंडसेट। आपके टाइम में प्रेप कैसा था सर? मतलब सोर्स मटेरियल क्या थे, आपको कैसे लगा, डिड यू गो टू एनी कोचिंग, या फिर उस टाइम पे ये कोई सीन वगैरह बनता था? आई जस्ट वांट टू नो दैट व्हाट वाज योर प्रेप लाइक एट दैट टाइम?
You see, it was competitive even at that time. To go into medicine was the aspiration of the middle class parents, children for a large number of segment. So दो मेरे को exact data तो नहीं पता, मेरे को लगता है कि दिल्ली के अंदर को दिल्ली PMT was separate from All India Institute. There was no combined NEET examination all over country. Various states used to do or various institutions used to do their own examination. सो दिल्ली की 400-500 जितनी भी सीटें थी, और उसमें भी दिल्ली में क्योंकि लेडी हार्डिंग मेडिकल कॉलेज है विच इज एक्सक्लूसिवली रिजर्व फॉर वुमेन, सो वुमेन के लिए ज़्यादा सीट्स हैं बजाय फॉर मेन, सो दैट वाज वन थिंग. सो I think more than 50,000, maybe up to 1 lakh people competed for those 400-500 seats. So there was competition, and there were a few coaching institutes. Most famous one was Sachdeva PT College, that kind of institute, and many people joined those institutes.
आपने ज्वाइन किया था सर?
मैंने नहीं ज्वाइन करा.
तो फिर कैसे पढ़ाई की सर?
I just concentrated my NCERT textbooks and 3 or 4 multiple choice question textbooks which were available in the market at that time. I concentrated only on them.
तो मतलब NCERT has lived the testing of the time. आज के डेट पे अगर आपको एग्जाम निकालना तो NCERT is the Bible.
NCERT की जो 12th क्लास की टेक्स्ट बुक्स थी उस समय के लिए, उसके अंदर 2-3 दफ़ा तो पढ़ना ही पड़ता था 12वीं एग्जाम पास करने के लिए भी एंड मेरिट के लिए. सो दैट इफ योर फंडामेंटल्स आर स्ट्रॉन्ग देन यू कैन डू इट, बट टू क्रैक मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस स्पेशली of MBBS entrance, there were special books available even at that time. I understand competition has increased much more astronomically by that time, but there was competition at that time also. And virtually everybody else I knew of, those people who did MBBS with me, उन्होंने ज्वाइन किया हुआ था कोई ना कोई इंस्टीट्यूट.
सर अगर आप आज के डेट में, बिकॉज यू नो करंट सिचुएशन ऑल्सो, और आपके टाइम में आपको लगता है कि अभी रिसोर्सेज ज़्यादा बेटर हो गई हैं पहले से?
हाँ, देखिए, नंबर 1, एक तो कंपटीशन बहुत ज़्यादा है, विच माई इनरली आई डू नॉट अप्रूव ऑफ इट, बिकॉज आई स्टिल फील कि मेडिसिन के अंदर जस्ट बिकॉज द पर्सन हु गेट्स द मैक्सिमम MCQs शुड गेट द एडमिशन. वी शुड हैव हैड, इफ वी कुड हैव, दो इट इज़ अनप्रैक्टिकल, टू नो वेदर ए पर्सन इज सूटेबल फॉर MBBS. So for instance, he has genuine compassion, curiosity about human beings, ability to help and desire to help other humans. They are also additional essential elements. But that is not possible in India as of now. We have to base on MCQs.
ये तो हम पूछना भूल गए सर, MBBS आपने कहाँ से की थी?
MBBS मौलाना आजाद मेडिकल कॉलेज, न्यू दिल्ली.
अच्छा, मतलब ऑब्वियसली आपके रैंक पे देयर इज नो अदर ऑप्शन ऑल्सो. सर ये बताइए कि 5.5 साल आपने जब MBBS में लगाए, हाउ डू यू रेट दैट 5.5 years ऑफ जर्नी?
ओके, सबसे पहले तो ना इन द बिगनिंग व्हेन आई गॉट एडमिशन इन MBBS, वो आई थिंक सबके साथ होता है, बिकॉज जनरली दोज हु बिकम डॉक्टर्स आर टॉपर्स इन देयर ओन स्कूल्स, बट दे कम अमंग्स टॉपर्स. तो शुरू में स्टडीज लुक वेरी डिस्कंसर्टिंग, एनाटॉमी, फिजियोलॉजी एंड द करिकुलम बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, तो शुरू में सडनली यू फील दैट यू आर थ्रोन इनटू ए पॉन्ड, एंड इट टेक्स रियली सम मंथ्स before you adjust to the academic rigor of medical college, and you adjust and you start understanding. शुरू में तो difficulty, और उसके बाद मौलाना आजाद में उस समय माहौल इतना interesting था, we just enjoyed our 5.5 years like a party and this kind of a thing, studying also very hard, partying very hard, enjoying every moment of life.
क्या बात है.
And participating in politics, in discussions, student politics, everything was very enjoyable.
एंड सर उस टाइम पे ये प्रॉफ एग्जाम्स पास होने का प्रेशर होता था?
बिल्कुल, प्रॉफ थे, 3 प्रॉफ होते थे. फर्स्ट प्रॉफ के अंदर एनाटॉमी, फिजियोलॉजी, बायोकेमिस्ट्री. सेकंड प्रॉफ के अंदर फार्माकोलॉजी, पैथोलॉजी एंड माइक्रोबायोलॉजी एंड फोरेंसिक मेडिसिन जी. एंड फाइनल प्रॉफ क्लिनिकल एंड PSM इकट्ठा आखिर में होता था. सो देयर यूज्ड टू बी अ स्ट्रेस टुवर्ड्स प्रॉफ, एंड प्रॉफ से पहले ड्यूरिंग टू द प्रिपरेशन टू द प्रॉफ देयर यूज्ड टू मेनी स्टेजेस, ग्रैंड स्टेज, ग्रैंड स्टेजेस, सब प्रेशर के होते थे.
सर उस टाइम की पास परसेंटेज कैसी थी सर? मतलब अगर आप देखोगे अपने बैच में, आज के डेट पे भी से, मतलब द पास परसेंटेज इज कॉन्स्टेंटली इम्प्रूविंग, दैट्स व्हाट द करिकुलम इज सजेस्टिंग. आपके टाइम पे पास परसेंटेज MBBS में कैसा था सर?
हाँ, sometimes you see we had this thing that an external examiner has come and he doesn't pass more than 50% people.
अच्छा.
Deliberately, but ऐसा हुआ नहीं था हमारे साथ. Generally good percentage, 70 to 80% used to pass easily, because but they were all motivated, hard working, and they used to make those preparations. तो हो जाते थे प्रॉफ पास.
Sir, this brings down to a very interesting question from a resident standpoint. I interact with a lot of general surgery residents, people who are aspiring to be surgeons. तो दो सवाल है सर, मतलब मेरा भी एक पर्सनल सवाल है और ऑल द पीपल इन जनरल. अगर मैं आपको नॉर्मल ट्रेंड बताऊँ ना सर, 2010 की बात है कि हमारे में पहले 500 रैंक में ना एटलीस्ट 1/3 बच्चा जनरल सर्जरी लेता था. हाफ यूज टू टेक मेडिसिन और बाकी रेडियो वगैरह डर्मा वगैरह में बटा हुआ था. मतलब दैट वाज द ट्रेंड. लास्ट 10-15 साल में दैट 1/3 जो 100 में से 30 बच्चा जो जनरल सर्जरी ले रहा था, आज वो आके 3 पे हो गया है सर. तो what do you think we as a system are failing, or are we not able to provide the environment for the new gen doctors or surgeons to be able to aspire? ये क्या, where do you see the problem is?
जैसी मेरी बात होती है लोगों से, मेरे को आई फील कि पीपल फील सर्जरी इज अ लॉन्ग कैरियर एंड वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू एस्टैब्लिश वन सेल्फ. दैट इज वन थिंग. एंड ड्यूरिंग सर्जरी रेजिडेंसी देयर आर टू इश्यूज टू बी एड्रेस्ड. नंबर वन, ए पर्सन हैज टू डिसाइड एट द बिगिनिंग itself. One does, because we do need simple general surgeons also, that one has to just practice general surgery. Then he will do a 5 years residency, including MS and senior residency in general surgery only, because general surgery itself is a super specialty.
True.
And I think it is high time we stop calling them super specialties. We should call them subspecialties.
True.
So that one decides I have to do gastroenterology surgery as a subspecialty, या cardiothoracic surgery as a subspecialty at the beginning itself, or I have to do general surgery as a super specialty itself. And then I think number two, so that one decides a focus from the beginning and doesn't waste time just deciding what to do.
जी sir.
And number two, the atmosphere as a surgical resident has to be made less toxic than it is at present.
सर मतलब इसी पे एक सवाल है, अगर आप बुरा ना मानो तो सर, ये मेरा सवाल नहीं है, जनता पूछना चाहती है एज अ सर्जिकल रेसिडेंट्स. सर आप लोग की जनरेशन इतनी टॉक्सिक क्यों है सर सर्जरी में?
अब इसी आप एक कार्डियोथोरेसिक सर्जरी के एंगल से देखिए. इन 1989, 84, 86 when we were establishing cardiac surgery, a patient while after coming from operation theater has to be monitored every second, 24 hours before he or she is extubated the next day or the next day.
जी सर.
And any slight deviation, any negligence by a resident resulted into death of the patient.
True.
So now those things have become standardized. We have intensive care units which do it so well. So it was very essential for those surgeons, and even if I say not only my generation, the surgeons senior to me, Dr. Venugopal, Dr. Khanna's generation, they used to sometimes run the pump themselves, cardiopulmonary bypass pump themselves. And seeing that, and mortality used to be very high. Not to have mortality and patient's life is at stake, they had to be careful about every moment of the patient, just from the time of preoperative admission to the time patient is discharged. So, and any negligence, any small, say not even negligence, inability to see what was happening on the monitor could lead to the patient's death.
Yeah.
So they were more careful to improve the results, and this was human life at stake. So they were not necessarily toxic. They were all motivated by the desire to have the best possible results.
तो लेकिन सर वो अभी ना, as you said, over a period of time things have improved. जैसे better care has come, better ICU systems, better support system has come. लेकिन वो nature of toxic environment still persisted.
Well, that still persists because there is a human nature to have power and to be able to rule over others. There is something about the human beings also. I think they have to be also counseled. And number two, there should not be any shortage of personnel. Sometimes overwork itself leads to problems, that there are very few people to man those number of patients, especially in government institutions. So those numbers have to be adequately provided for, so that work can be equally divided, fairly divided, and every aspect of preoperative, intraoperative and postoperative care can be looked after by people.
सर ये दिस इज़ व्हाट, मतलब मैं यही पूछना चाह रहा हूँ सर कि जब हम बोलते हैं कि यू शुड हैव एडिक्वेट नंबर ऑफ डॉक्टर्स, यू शुड हैव एडिक्वेट नंबर ऑफ रेसिडेंट्स टू टेक केयर, सर वो एडिक्वेसी का जो लेवल है वो डिटरमाइन ही नहीं हो पा
वो
रहा है.
डिटरमिन नहीं होता,
क्योंकि वी नो, एज आप मौलाना आज़ाद से हो तो यू नो कि आपकी मतलब 36 आवर्स 72 आवर्स ड्यूटी इज़ कंसिडर्ड टू बी नॉर्मल. मैं ग्लोरीफाई नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन दैट्स हाउ इट इज़. तो मतलब हाउ डू वी, मतलब फ्रॉम योर साइड आई वॉन्ट टू नो कि इफ एनीबडी वॉन्ट्स टू बी अ सर्जन, right, what should we look beyond to overcome all these hurdles?
Number one, I say that those who have seen the toil should not feel that अगर मैंने toil किया तो मेरे से younger generation भी toil करे. We have to make a, I mean, mindset का बिल्कुल break करना है. Just because I have undergone some suffering, my junior should also undergo that suffering. That break has to be there, because that's not neither necessary nor desirable. In fact, as doctors, we should have a more humane working atmosphere all around, which lead, because until unless the environment is humane, it does not lead you to give your best, and your potential is also not generated. So this is the responsibility of senior generation of surgeons also to develop an atmosphere which is growing, stimulating and humane, and taking care of a work-life balance of a resident, because resident's life from 23, 24 years to 32 is also a very important part of his or her life.
Correct.
That also has to be addressed.
वेरी ट्रू सर. मतलब इसी फेज में मतलब काफी लोग they get married
Married
also,
and
they have
they have children,
kids also,
yes.
and then they're dealing through all this stress. सर जैसे काफ़ी लोग बोलते हैं कि फलाना ब्रांच इज़ बेटर देन सर्जरी, दी वाली ब्रांच बेटर है बिकॉज इसमें बेटर वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस है. उनको लगता है कि फलाना ब्रांच में ज़्यादा पैसे हैं. तो व्हाट इज़ योर एड्रेस टू देम कि डू यू रियली बिलीव दैट अ ब्रांच होल्ड्स द की टू योर सक्सेस?
Yeah, you see, number one, I'm a surgeon, so I may be biased towards surgery. There is nothing greater rewarding than being a surgeon.
True,
the kind of satisfaction it brings to you, the problem solving that you actually do, the challenges you face in dissecting somewhere during surgery and seeing the post-operative result, there can be nothing more rewarding as far as I feel. So that's why surgery is its own reward. In addition, surgery in most of the institutions, surgeon is the leader.
Correct.
So that's what it develops a leadership potential. So I can always feel that I'm biased towards surgery, but I'm sure every branch is important if you're interested in that branch. But you should not take a branch because it appears to be lighter in work and it will be easier on you. That should not be the motive. The motive should be that that branch attracts you for its potential itself.
Correct.
I'm sure psychiatry is a very good branch. It attracts many people. But just because they're interested in human behavior and solving its complexities. But not because it appears to be a lighter branch, it gives them better work-life balance. Better work-life balance should be inculcated in every possible branch of medicine.
True, true. I mean, that is something that I've learned from you in specific. Sir, मतलब आप ही के words हैं कि ये it's not the branch, it's you who makes the branch. Sir, this brings to another interesting question from a surgical resident standpoint कि सर सुपर स्पेशलिटी करना सच में ज़रूरी है? मतलब आगे अगर कोई बच्चा आज जनरल सर्जरी ले रहा है,
मैंने आपको पहले एड्रेस किया, सुपर स्पेशलिटी वर्ड itself creates a problem. But one should have a focus. If we have a focus from the beginning itself that I have to do this specialty, then work on that focus. Because nowadays, for instance, मैं एक दूसरा एग्जांपल दूंगा which is slightly off the way. There is a family friend who were there in West Indies. He had a special problem in his heel. So he did an internet search and found an Indian doctor who works on foot surgery very well. He came to India and got that surgery done. So if you develop a focus in a particular area,
very true,
then you develop very good, you see, because internet is available, you get worldwide patient clientele. So that's there. If you are good in a particular area, that focus has to be developed from the beginning. So super specialty जरूरी नहीं है. But if you want to do general surgery, decide it from the beginning itself. You will give your best to the general surgery and evolve with the evolving trends.
मतलब मैंडेटरी नहीं है, इट्स अ फोकस दैट मैटर्स.
फोकस.
ऑल दोज रेजिडेंट्स जो आपको सुन रहे हैं, आज भी काफ़ी लोगों को पता नहीं है कि थोरेसिक सर्जरी एज अ ब्रांच क्या है, क्या करते हैं, व्हाई इट एग्जिस्ट, हाउ इट एग्जिस्ट, कितने सीट्स हैं इंडिया में, व्हाट इज़ योर एक्सपर्टीज लेवल टू गेट ऑन टू इट. तो आई जस्ट वांट यू टू टेल देम कि हम आप करते क्या हो थोरेसिक सर्जरी.
उसी मैं एक बार ना मेरे को बुलाया गया, मैंने कहा कि जैसे देयर आर 3 मेजर डिजीजेज विच किल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स: कोरोनरी आर्टरी डिजीज, कैंसर लंग एंड टीबी. उसमें से सिर्फ एक है कोरोनरी आर्टरी डिजीज जो कि कार्डियक सर्जन करते हैं. बची हुई 2 थोरेसिक सर्जन कर सकते हैं, पर वो सफिशिएंट नंबर में अभी भी बहुत कम है. जी सर. और भारत की 1.4 बिलियन पॉपुलेशन के लिए तो बहुत कम है. हम 80 से 100 से ज़्यादा अभी भी नहीं है जो थोरेसिक सर्जरी करते हैं. वो भी ज़्यादा नंबर बता रहा हूँ मैं शायद.
नहीं, अभी तो मतलब अगर आप सुपर स्पेशलिटी की सीट्स देखेंगे, सालाना 7 सीट्स हैं.
सालाना 7 ही सीटें थोरेसिक सर्जरी में अभी.
7 तो दिल्ली में ही ऑलमोस्ट.
क्योंकि अभी भी जो थोरेसिक सर्जरी सेंटर जो डेडिकेटेड एक्सक्लूसिव थोरेसिक सर्जरी ट्रेनिंग दे सके वो एग्जिस्ट नहीं करते हैं. जी सर. और अभी बहुत स्कोप है इस स्पेशलिटी को ग्रो करने का. बिकॉज आप ये देखिए, टीबी, ट्यूमर, ट्रॉमा, 3 चीजें चेस्ट की, 3 T's, they all require thoracic surgical intervention. So there are many cases to be done.
So मतलब for our residents, I can just run.
और जहाँ तक आपने वो सिंगल और जर्नी का पूछा, एलोन जर्नी, आई यूज्ड टू पुट चेस्ट ट्यूब्स, आई यूज्ड टू प्रिपेयर पेशेंट फॉर सर्जरी, आई यूज्ड टू डू सर्जरी, पोस्ट ऑपरेटिव लुक आफ्टर, पोस्ट ऑपरेटिव कॉम्प्लिकेशन. दैट वाज वेरी एंजॉयबल डूइंग इट अलोन आल्सो.
और ओपीडी भी
जो
मतलब ओपीडी में तो मतलब 500-600 पेशेंट तो ऐसे ही खड़े
400-500-600 तो नहीं, रोज 3 दिन ओपीडी करता था.
वीकली तो हो जाता है ना,
वीकली करीब जो है 100-150 केसेस पर वीक, पर डे, 3 times a day.
तो मतलब 300-400 का तो लोड तो बन ही गया. और उसके बाद उनका फिर वर्कअप, देन उनका डायग्नोसिस, फिर मैनेजमेंट. सर मतलब सिंगल मैन शो ही है सर. और
सिंगल मैन शो होने के बावजूद समटाइम्स यू सी when it gives you a lot of sense of responsibility, it gives you a lot of thrill also.
Correct.
And that was my calling, so I have always enjoyed it. I can never complain that I was overworked.
सर एक और मतलब बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग सा सवाल है बिकॉज आई नो फ्रॉम एन इनसाइड आई वांट द लिसनर्स टू नो एज वेल. सर आपने मतलब मोदी जी से ऐसा क्या बोला कि रोबो ले आए सर इंस्टीट्यूट? मतलब स्टैंड अलोन रोबो इन आर ओटी थिएटर्स, स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट ओटी थिएटर. मतलब यू हैव डेवलप. आई वुड रियली वांट टू लिसन. जब आपने ज्वाइन किया था ओटी की क्या सिचुएशन थी और आज तो स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट है. यू हैव रोबो विथ योर इन योर ओटी, यू हैव ट्रेनिंग कंसोल्स ऑफ रोबो. आपने वैक्स इतना डेवलप कर रखा है. हमारे पास 2 वैक्स के मशीन हमेशा खड़े रहते हैं. तो हाउ वर यू एबल टू कन्विंस मोदी जी टू गिव यू ऑल दैट?
आई विश मोदी जी को डायरेक्टली टॉक टू मी टू गिव इट, बट मैं इसको इस तरह से कहूँगा. देखिए, नंबर वन, National Institute of TB and Respiratory Disease, it already was known for thoracic surgery. And when I became the director, they knew that most of the politicians, bureaucrats who are working in health ministry knew that there is a lot of thoracic surgery going on. And from the beginning, जब से मैंने TB hospital join किया, मेरी philosophy है कि just because inability to pay or poor patients should not have anything substandard. They are also entitled to the highest form of expertise available to be doing surgery.
Okay.
This was the only motive which I put it up in the standing finance committee or governing bodies of my institute. I said every patient deserves the best. And because surgery is now evolving very fast, I have mostly done open conventional thoracotomy surgery, but minimal access surgery and robotic surgery is developing very fast. And very soon, within foreseeable future of 5 to 10 years, probably the entire surgery जो है वो robotic तरीके से ही होगी. तो हमारे institution जो कि national institution है which trains people to do thoracic surgery, वहाँ ये होना जरूरी है. So that's why people got convinced, and I'm sure Government of India has a lot of funds for good medical education as well as good medical training.
Right, so now we have the privilege of playing rapid fire with Dr. Divan sir, and we'll see what he is going to answer. Sir, are you ready for the rapid fire?
It looks good to be like a celebrity being asked at rapid fire.
No, sir, you're much more celebrated than any other celebrity in India. So we'll start. The first question is, if you weren't a surgeon, what would you be?
Probably you know my wife is an academic in English literature, and nothing consumes me better than English literature. I would also be studying, reading English literature and analyzing it like a professor.
क्या बात है? So into literature, are you a poet by heart, sir?
I'm not at all a poet. I can't create a poem or a story or an essay on anything, but I enjoy it. I can understand it analytically.
Great, sir. The best way to de-stress after a long case, which
Well, I have already told you the cases themselves de-stress me a lot. That's my meditation.
So there is
but
no
of course, if there is something, it's music, simple music, and especially Hindi film music.
Nice. So is there a favorite singer for you?
Of course, all of us have Mohammad Rafi as the greatest singer.
क्या बात है? What's one hobby people would be shocked to know that you have? ऐसी कोई hobby, shocking hobby?
Well, I hardly have much hobbies, but if at all my hobbies are reading, but besides reading, one thing which I enjoy is music, and it's songs, Hindi film songs.
Nothing shocking. वो तो हम देखते रहते हैं, हम गाने तो सुनते रहते हैं.
If you want, it's particularly shocking. Nothing shocking.
Nothing shocking as such.
Yes.
Acha, one thing you wish everyone knew about the chest health, Delhi AQI, pollution, ये सब चल ही रहा है, and you being the one guy who works on lungs, तो क्या बोलेंगे?
A lot of things is being said about pollution, which of course many other people are talking about. But one thing I wish to talk about is because I'm working in TB. TB is a stigma. Yet I feel that there's no excess precaution except avoiding spitting, directly not speaking to the mouth of anybody, which is the most important part of chest health. Whether it was COVID, whether it is TB or many respiratory diseases across the city, are because we Indians have a habit of coming too close to the people and talking to them directly and somehow bringing our droplets to the other person. If people could avoid that habit, that is more important in our context than many other things.
Now you know how to be safe. और वो हर बार जुखाम हो जाता है ना सर्दियों में, ये मत बोलना. If you practice this is what the most important thing is. So biggest myth about being a surgeon.
The one such thing is that surgeons are very tough guys and they are very different from other people. They are as human as anybody else, and everybody can be a surgeon if one decides to it. And has a right to.
नहीं, अब हमारा भी दिल होता है सर. हम भी emotional हैं. So the most used and loved surgical instrument by you?
I think the most important instrument is surgeon's own fingers, by the way. But I use a lot of right angle instrument for dissection, right angle artery forceps a lot. And with newer instruments which are coming like video assisted instruments, better instruments are being developed and they're finding a great role.
I mean, I've seen your right angle is an extension of your own hand,
Right
so I can
angle,
vouch for it.
Right angle.
Sir, if you could have one superpower and that superpower could change whatever you want, what would be that one superpower?
Though it may appear an exaggeration, you see, being an ordinary person itself is the greatest superpower. I believe in the power of being ordinary because that leads you to the most consistent results. The so-called superpowers are not really important, but if I could have it, ability to calm a person when he or she is in distress, which I still don't possess because my works on surgery straight away. But those who are coming in distress with a problem, if you can talk to them and somehow calm them, that's the most important part. And as I interact with younger generation, I find they are battling so much with anxiety and depression. If you could calm each other by understanding each other, that is the best important superpower that I wish to have.
क्या बात है सर, मतलब being ordinary in this chaos is a superpower
Is a
actually.
superpower.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have heard better from him. Sir, it was amazing talking to you. I had like good time. We spoke on extensive topics. A lot of things said and done. One thing that you would want to address all the young budding doctors, all the young surgeons that are looking at you, that what would you give them as a message?
Number one, I will congratulate every youngster who still decides to become a doctor and a surgeon, because despite a glamour of being a doctor, I know because of the economic pressures and reasons, fewer and fewer people are choosing to be doctors. So I congratulate them for this choice itself. Number two, they do not have to lose heart. There's a vast population of India as well as the world which looks around to being looked after by doctors and genuine doctors. So you have to be a compassionate human being first, and being consistent and disciplined in your efforts, and never bow to any authority if it is unjust. Keep on working. You will definitely succeed.